So obviously you can tell we knew we were winning these awards, but nobody else did. My library sits on the summer resting ground at the Nimmiipuu. We share our land acknowledgement each week in which we recognize that colonialism is still an ongoing process. Today, before I give you a speech of gratitude, I want to acknowledge our relationship with the Nez Perce tribe and praise them for being stewards of the land, which is now my library. I do want to clarify that we are not a tribal library, but we honor the Nimmiipuu every day in our practices. My Innovative Service Award is because I have an outdoor classroom consisting of 2 teepees. I am receiving the Innovator of the Year award because I have a really small library with a really big program. My really big program is bringing about some really big problems, like it gets cold outside in Idaho. So we got some teepees. We remind our students that the teepees are a place of peace and kindness. I am blessed because I get to see peace and kindness every day. I am also blessed that each and every day I get to see innovation at work. Our community assessed what was needed, and without question, it was an after-school program. We have an unprecedented childcare crisis in our country. COVID disproportionately impacted small and rural communities. Food insecurities, homelessness, transportation issues, and the list goes on. The role of the library post-COVID has transformed. We had to transform. Our occupancy at my library is 16. We are around 1,000 square feet. Our budget is less than $70,000. Innovation was our only option. The city of Donley, where we are located, has a local option tax, and we requested the funds for an outdoor classroom. The city funded 2 teepees. We erected 2 teepees and transformed them into a magical haven. We know we need a larger library. We, however, did not let that slow us down and prohibit us from providing for our students. We serve nearly 30 children every day, Monday through Friday. Our program is packed full of reading. We offer STEM components, and we teach Spanish and Latin. Summer reading for us was also transformed. We want to run a 5-day-a-week camp we affectionately call as Camp Library. It runs from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are small, but we are mighty. I know you're not in a session right now, but I want to give you 3 big takeaways, your ABCs of innovation. Ambitiously aspire, build something beautiful, and creativity is crucial. I want you to leave this conference with the goal of returning to your libraries and ambitiously aspire. Seek to attain and accomplish awesomeness. Do the thing, whatever that is. Do the thing. If you've been waiting, this is your call to action. Go home and do the thing. Ambitiously aspire. Build something bold and beautiful. We ran out of space and we put up some teepees. Our teepees are beautiful, but the beauty of our program is the stories. 1 out of 4 of our students comes from a single father home. Single dads. 90% of our students are on free and reduced school lunches. Only 5% come from a nuclear home. Our students are raised by grandparents, foster parents, and parents working multiple jobs. We feed them, we educate them, and most importantly, we love them. The students' stories of success are what have made us beautiful. Stories of COVID learning loss, stories of friendship, and stories of learning. That is beautiful. Erecting the teepees was more than a beautiful place for programming. However, it was bold. It has made people pay attention. Suddenly, people in Idaho were like, wow, what is going on at that little library? we were able to successfully fund our after-school program. We have not yet been able to fund the larger library, but we did fully fund our after-school program. Program funding allowed me to play Tetris with my budget and pay our staff a livable wage. Librarians should not be working for minimum wage. I'm going to go ahead and repeat that while I have the microphone. Librarians should not be working for less than minimum wage. You need to be paid a livable wage. Build something beautiful. I plan on building a bigger library someday. But right now, I am building better staff, and I am building equity in people. Creativity is crucial. Be creative. Use the little resources you have and be creative. Take care of your staff and take care of your library by taking care of your staff. I run a 5-day-a-week after-school program, and remember, my library has an occupancy of 16, and my budget was around $70,000. I do a lot with a little. Also, I live in Idaho. 9 months out of the year, I have snow. 3 to 4 months out of the year, I have sub-zero temperatures. We adapt, we change, and we had to learn to stop complaining. Someone out here probably needs that as a reminder. Stop complaining. You have this. I want you all to creatively think of ways you can help fix problems in your community. Be an innovator. Come back next year and take this award. Now for my Oscar thank yous. I present a ton of crazy ideas, and my board typically says yes. If you are here as a trustee, be a yes board. Support your directors. I also want to thank Emily Drabinsky, the ALA president, and a good friend, who once quoted, "Sherry Schlein has some of the best librarianship I've ever seen." I want to thank her for reminding me that we are all in this together and solidarity is important. My staff, I have one full-time staff member, her name is Miss Sarah. She taught Latin for 40 plus years and retired, and now she works at the library. This award is shared with her. If you have staff, share your accomplishments with them. Remember that you are only as good as the people who help you. Acknowledge their accomplishments. Papa and Grandma Library. My parents are known as Papa and Grandma Library all through the community. This innovative idea I share with you now. If you get a Papa and Grandma Library, I promise you, your library will benefit from it. Not only the children, but the senior citizens that you encourage to come and be a Papa or a Grandma. Last, no, not last. My 3 kids, I have 3 of the raddest kids in the world. Kason, Ayana, and Jazzy. They're the spice of my life. I also thank the City of Donley, the Idaho Out of School Network for giving me money to fund my successes as well as my failures. ARSL for supporting rural and small and understanding that little libraries have a big impact. Patrick. When I accidentally became a librarian, he was my cheerleader. He encouraged me over the last few years that I could do it, even at times when I said I could not. I appreciate your encouragement. And last, to all the kids at my library, they are not bookworms. They are book dragons, and I love them.